Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Hydro again. Welcome to episode 2 of the Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough Let's Play. Yeah, we have to make another poem. That's basically what's going on here. So, let's try to come up with something that makes sense. So we're going to try to pair words together. Landscape. Waterfall. Vacation. Vibrant. Excitement. Yo, childhood. Childhood sounds nice. Heart. Let's get edgy. Contamination. Starscape. Forgive. Clouds. Whistle. Rose. Uncanny. Hair. Raindrops. I can't see those. Secretive. Daydream. Imagination. Alright. We in there! Let's go! We a poet! Alright. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Oh hey, Savory. Yo, Savory, what up? Looks like you're in a good mood today. Just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse? Savory. Why is that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sarah retrieves her coin purse, she fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down, lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Savory. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yo-yo suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening to anything, it was just something in my book. Yo! Tell Tony to let me borrow some money. Don't get me wrong, like that. Savory. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too observed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yo-Yo. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That! So, coming from you, Savory. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Savory knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick the NASCAR into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Savory. Prep. Yeah. Out of nowhere, someone smacks Savory in the face and tumbles onto her desk. Ow. What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Savory glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. NASCAR. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. NASCAR? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Savory hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Savory rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Oomph. Savory swimmingly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over one cookie. Master takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, NASCAR. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate! Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. So really happy that you shared this one with me. Savory gets out of her seat and goes behind them and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand as he reaches up and nibs Savory off of her. Savory suddenly leans down, takes a bite of the cookie. Oh, I knew it. There's always something. Did you say you just do that? Malfoy trots away to safety. Yo-Yo and I laugh as well. Jeez, he's such a kid sometimes. Mothra, can you tell Savory? NASCAR glances around. Mothra isn't in the club room. Where is Mothra anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard of anything about her being late today? Not me. I haven't either. It's pretty neutral. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. XD. That's true. Excuse me. So the door swings open. Sorry, I'm sorry. I am super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't rude or anything. Mothra closes the club. Mothra, choose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed, but boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Mothra quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't even aware. I played music as well. Mothra. I didn't know Mothra had more talents than being a giant, like, flying moth creature. Yeah, I got you. I don't, really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. Sugoi, I'm not a weeb, I swear. You should play something for us, Mothra. Mothra looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay. Yo, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Tony. Mothra smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Haha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love to change this hair once I'm ready. I see. In that case, Best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Saber to choose to excavate. I'm sure NASCAR will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Savory somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yo-Yo is back to her book, and NASCAR is disappeared into the closet. Tony. Savory suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, for the festival is coming up. Yo, it's supposed to be Mothra and I. Just saying. It's Grandma Nazi over here. So I need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yeah. Okay, Mothra will be back soon. Are you going with Tony to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper. Poster here too, okay. Ready, Tony? Yeah. Savory and I exit the club room. I fall behind as Savory hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Savory finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Savory, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Laughing. Mothra and I have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kind of dull. Tony, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of your poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. Twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. Am I supposed to be like clapping or snapping in this? But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Savory? How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. Working super hard in this, you know. I know. It's just meant... I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. I don't say it's embarrassing, but I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm super excited. Festival's gonna be so much fun. Savory spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Tony, this classroom seems open. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Savory like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around here. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Savory brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Savory heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons. Pulls a box of crayons himself. Check. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Savory starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color! Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah. Savory bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She folded it forward and the current spilled over her lap. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Savory clutches her forehead. Jeez, Savory. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Savory's sitting on the floor. I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Savory. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. This is funny. Honestly, just immediately dinks your head. Savory slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Tiny. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine. I'm fine with looking like you. Even wincing from the pain, Savory makes a silly joke. Haha, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Savory on the shoulder and run into the hallway. Alright, I pat Savory on the shoulder and run into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since she'll be used as ice pack rather than a drink, but I know Savory likes apple juice, so I purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Savory. She has one palm on her forehead and leaves one to clumsy scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Savory. Here. I hand Savory the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Savory opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Savory, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiots! Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Savory places the bottle against the bump on your head. It stings. Just bear with it. It will feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey Tony. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did, but sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would just get myself hurt. I'd fall and scare myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out, even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So that way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Tony, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to say it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Tony, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it will be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we can end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair to me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Savory has a whimsical expression in her eyes. I remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to Savory. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Martha, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ugh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Follow Savory out of the classroom. Savory plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. The moment we make it back to the classroom. Ah, you're back. Good time. I was about ready to start sharing our poems. Savory, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons so I could throw it into the shelf. Well, anyway, where were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Savory frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Savory. I have it all right here. I found the post-it paper too. Aha! Ahaha! Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Tony. Oh, well, Savory, I failed to come up with an excuse for Savory. I made it into an adventure. Yeah, that! That's it! She got it! She's an adventurer! She was one shot in the knee. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone? Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Huh. I don't know. Alright, let's see. I think we go Savory again. We just start off strong. Yo, okay. Tony, I really love your poems. I can't believe you're hiding this from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good. Yes, it is, and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so no way. Not even NASCAR. Well, I guess NASCAR is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Aww, well, stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're really an expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. Hey. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We kind of have that weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try explaining things to you, do you, Savory? I passed Savory said. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Savory starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Tony. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh, why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written... Aww. Savory, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Aww. Sigh. Are you even listening to me? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. It's funny. Alright. Yeah, it's cool. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bent down to pick up the broken pencil. Savory punches the desk. Her knees shaking. A little clumsy day. Haha. Let's sit down, Savory. Yeah. I grabbed Savory's arm. Anyways, I still haven't written your poem. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Alright, yo! Bottles! I puff up my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb, then my forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in my bottle and keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes the friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Dinging and dinging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up. And in come my friends, and they come in such a hurry. They want my bottles that much? I frantically pulled them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo. Not the dot one from Alexa inside my head. Dang. It's a bit crazy, right? Holy crap! Savory, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Yo. Mothra taught you a whole lot and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm used to being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Saber's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those signs, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, let's go to NASCAR. It's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. What is this? Huh? Phew, what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. So then, keep practicing. Maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something that tells me that I completely missed the point. Come to think of it, it's kind of reminds me of Savory's poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends for so long, you might be in the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as your type. Savory has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, you can somehow, someone so fluffy, spend so much time with someone like you. Oh, it's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Oh, that was a little unnecessary, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she probably would have just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem here. Alright, Gucci King. No, I'm just playing. Alright, let's see. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time that she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhyme of the words. She likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Damn. You got some problems. Gonna be honest here. Some real problems involving spiders. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it keeps being boring. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of. You're afraid if people find out, then made fun of you for think of you less. But that makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? Then it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Or you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. Cocky son of a bitch. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Alright, we going yo-yo time. Yo-yo better have some 6 rhymes. Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Tony. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, yo-yo. Coming from you, that means a lot. Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help fellow raiders. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to do a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see what's into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly interesting techniques. Thanks for sharing. I have well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? She nods and timidly hands me her poem. Oh god, it's in cursive again. Okay, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of the cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflections that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic pawn of Pavlov's conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Yo, all this stuff's getting really dark. Like NASCAR's was pretty childish and cute still, but everyone else wasn't. That finished it. How do I? Please. Yeah. It was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if that's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. A bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in many more unusual hobbies. And those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Oh, that's funny. What? Didn't NASCAR also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for strange interests? She did. Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't let her say that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Thank you for sharing with me. After all, I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Well, it's because, I wonder who's next, yo! It's Monica. Let's be honest here. Hi again, Tony. How's it? Echo, please. This is not the time. I don't know if you guys heard that. How's the rating going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Walter. Alright. It's pretty good. Makes me think of Savory, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating a bit. Yeah, probably. But you spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but but Yo-Yo and NASCAR are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything. Am I? Oh, no, that's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. Sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Aw, let's see. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. Endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking. Screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? Okay. It's even more abstract than the last one, right? Guess it's the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. Oh, no, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing my own space and paper, choosing where... how to spray... Yo, this is getting a little weird. Some of these poems are getting really fucking dark, dude. Alright, the way I wrote the lines really... I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract in a physical interpretation of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Martha's writing or destroying cities tips of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unsuspected may happen. Wait, is that a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? My advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. I'm just gonna do it now. Okay. I'd be lying to say... Okay, whatever. That's a bit weird. She just totally broke the fourth wall. Okay. We're done reading each other's poem. Oh, I just hit my mic. I'm so sorry if that made bad noise, guys. I have stuff an extra plan today, so if everyone comes in front of me. Is it about the festival? Sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? Like we can put together anything good in the first few days. We'll just have to end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Savory has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but it doesn't even tell us exactly what we're doing for the event. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Author. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also going to let everyone else come and recite poems too. Savory's putting all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Savory, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Martha? You didn't already put those posters up, did you? Well, it did. Do you really think it was that bad of an idea? Oh no, it's not a bad idea. I don't think it's just a good idea, you know? I don't think... There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of you people like that. I agree with nonsense, Carter. Could never might do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Savory. I understand when they come from. Remember that Nestor and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago? I It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud for a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better they will to feel about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're on the club today. Don't worry, don't you want to share that with others? Inspire them to feel the same feelings that brought you in here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. I know if all that is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. NASCAR and Yo-Yo remain silent. Savory looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Savory and Mothra have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Yeah, the least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like NASCAR doesn't have any arguments left. Alright, fine. I guess we'll have to just get over it. Oh, let's go, people! Yuri's like, I don't know. I mean, Yo-Yo. Like, look. Yo-Yo. Do it. You're in. Oh, you'll die to the club. That's cool. Oh, now. You'll be fine, Yo-Yo. But anyway, let's move into the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice. We're sitting in front of each other. No way. No one seems to be too happy about this. That's fair. I mean, she brings up some solid deets, alright? Let's see. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. It begins with saying a poem. Clear, confident voice feels more than her inflection is foreseen. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line like she recites bringing the words to life. Is this something she has done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eye on Mothra. Savory looks amazed. Yo-Yo has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Mothra finishes her sentences. The four of us applaud. Monica, blah blah. That was good. Thank you. Ooh. Okay. After image is a crimson line. I think, like, basically what happened is, like, she got inspired from the last one, right? So that's really cool. It's up to be the save the situation on the first start of Florida. Woo! Yeah! Let's go! It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, we just were caught off guard by, and we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yo-Yo holds the poem to her chest and rushes back in her seat. Yeah, it was really good. Thank you for sharing! And she doesn't say anything. She looks sad for the cat. Alright. I guess I'm next then. Savory helps him share. Okay. Mamedo. Sorry, I giggled. Savory. It's a lot harder than I thought, okay? How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself. Like in front of a mirror. Or in your own head. It's your poem, so it becomes this way. I see. Okay then. Sarah begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice for Maid is a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like she is, but it's really bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it from her voice, it almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what she meant by she said she likes my poems. It's like getting... Okay, I finished. We applaud. Hey, good job, Sabre! Yay! Even Toadie liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nice. I was here, the poem fits you nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Yeah, I don't really understand. Otherwise, I've seen poems use a sort of gentle delivery that wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That will practicing kind of thing. Just embarrassing in front of everyone. Next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time, especially now. Okay, now who's next? NASCAR. Don't make me go before Tony. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Tony lower everyone's standards a little for him to do it. NASCAR. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. Send out from the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, make it feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. So I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in writing. It's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, NASCAR. Yeah, I'm gone. Alright. NASCAR originally gets out her seat, makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting! Anyway, the poem's called Jump. She takes a breath. Once she starts to send the poem, her Sarah actually disputes a little. While she's still a bit unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's NASCAR's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. NASCAR finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. Miss, I'm perfect at everything, and it might be evil. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, NASCAR. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how I see it, so... Well, I guess it's the case. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you're reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. 45-degree angle, girl. I think it's about time for the day. I know the festival's coming up, but let's write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out, and blah blah blah. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, then we'll either again to prepare. Oh, I have a hiccups. I apologize. Mondays. It's a big day. I can't wait. I can't do this. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Savory or Mothra, but I'll do my best to get it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Mothra, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Savory? Yep. Lucky you two, always going home to me like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Tony, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's get already. I'll come Savory once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Savory has been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Savory? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... your phone with the words, so let's just say that one day, you're asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... Damn! Why you be doing this to me right now? Like, I don't need this kind of pressure in my life. I would still walk home with Savory. Yeah. Savory? You really think I would ditch you for you? Yeah, but she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Toadie. You think about me too much sometimes. You really would deserve it if she wanted it, so Savory, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes, sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating on something that's never gonna happen? It comes to trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Savory to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen that time? Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, this has been the second episode of the Doki Doki Literature Club Let's Play, playthrough, walkthrough, cheat codes everywhere. Just making it rain with cheat codes. No, I'm not cheating. But thank you all for watching. Thank you. If you liked the video, hit this video with a like. Drop a subscription on my channel if you want. Tell me if I suck or I'm good at this in the comments if you want. And thanks for watching. Bye. Wait.